What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are playing with a Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys deck. Now, Sacred Phoenix is one of the coolest cards, I think, at least in artwork design. Effect-wise, too, it's actually pretty good. Because if this card is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, and it can be your card effect or your opponent's, it's brought back during your next standby phase, and it's a heavy storm and wipes out all the spell and traps on the field. That's pretty good, especially in GO format, where you do have a lot of good spell and trap cards on the field. So this is Calvin yugioh's build. It's a build that I believe took him to second place in a tournament. So we're going to test it out. We're going to see how we fare with it. So starting off, we got one copy of Apprentice Magician. When he's destroyed by battle, you can special summon a level 2 or lower spellcaster monster from your deck in face down defense position. So that does help us kind of turbo out the Hand of Nephthys. So then we can turbo out Sacred Phoenix. So kind of goes hand in hand. Then we got one copy of Blackluster Soldier. We got our one Breaker, one Chaos Sork, then two Gravekeeper's Spy, followed by the Hand of Nephthys, followed by two Magician of Faith, another card that we can float into off of Apprentice Magician, Sacred Phoenix, one Sangan, one Sinister Serpent, our three Thunder Dragons, because this is a Chaos build as well too, Tribe Infecting Virus, Tsukiyomi, two Creature Swap, a Delinquent Duo, Graceful Charity, Heavy Storm, two Metamorphosis, nice to go into those Relinquish plays, or Gatling Dragon, what have you. Mystical Space Typhoon, we got our two Nullman of Crossout, Pot of Greed, three Scapegoat, and a Snatch Steal to round out the spells. For traps, we got our Call of the Haunted, Mirror Force, two Raigeki Break, a Ring of Destruction, Torrential Tribute, and two Trap Dust Shoots. Going into the side, we have Jinzo. Pretty solid to side in. I mean, if you really needed to, you could just take out the Sacred Phoenix package, put in Jinzo and whatever else you need. Two Kaiku, two Zambira, Book of Moon, two Mind Control, two Mystic Walk, Swords of Revealing Light, the third Raigeki Break, and then three Sakuretsu Armor. So we do have a replay going through the deck and kind of going through the motions. Game 2 is a little rough, but you'll see what I mean as we get into it. But this is definitely a deck that I like. I think Sacred Phoenix is super fun. In my Clash of Champions series with Christian, I did play the 2004 World Champion deck that had the Sacred Phoenix build going for it, and I thought it was pretty fun. So this guy is playing kind of like a... He's just playing like a zombie build, I guess. It's kind of a unique zombie build. I mean, he's playing Tribute to the Doom. But he does drop Delinquent Duo, unfortunately. We hate when that happens to start the game. But they do discard our Scapegoat, and we just toss Mystical Space Typhoon, since we do have Heavy Storm. I didn't want to lose anything else. So we go ahead, we draw Graceful Charity, drop that. Luckily, we draw a Sinister Serpent, which is always nice. So we discard that, and Spy. I liked having Breaker. We break. Unfortunately, it's Ring of Destruction, so that does kind of suck. We go ahead and set Trap Dust Shoot. We see what they're working with. I opt to get rid of Sinister Serpent. Maybe that wasn't the best one. Maybe do Pyramid Turtle, but I don't know. I just didn't want him to have that, like, recurability, I guess you could say, with the Sinister Serpent. So they summon a Regenerating Mummy. They go ahead and just attack him with both. And we lose a pretty hefty amount of life. But we do bring back our Sinister Serpent. We got Tribe Infecting Virus, thankfully. So we're able to clear out his zombies and attack in for 16. So at least we got Tribe. And he's got two Tribute to the Doom. That's kind of nutty to me. But I guess he's definitely going for a... yeah, I don't know, a zombie-type build. So we go ahead, we get back our Sinister Serpent, we go ahead and set Sangan and Torrential Tribute. They play Tribute to the Doom, we lose our Sangan. So at least we do get that. We get our Hand of Nemesis. I don't know if that was really the best play, but I just really wanted to get Sacred Phoenix out. They summon Sangan. We go ahead and drop that Torrential Tribute on them to clear them out. They pick up Pyramid Turtle. So we draw Sacred Phoenix, unfortunately. We go ahead and set Sinister Serpent. They set Magician of Faith. We get Ring of Destruction. So, not bad. We go ahead, summon out our Hand of Nemesis, and bring out the Sacred Phoenix that's in our hand, unfortunately. They bring back their Pot of Greed. We set Ring of Destruction. They play Pot of Greed. And they draw into 2 cards. So they got Royal Decree, Nobleman of Crossout, Tribute to the Doom, Regenerate Mummy, and Pyramid Turtle in their hand. They go ahead, Tribute to the Doom, our Sacred Phoenix. They attack with Regenerating Mummy. We hit Ring of Destruction on it. So both lose 18. Pretty good, pretty good. And we go ahead and use Sacred Phoenix effects. That's game. Theo realizes that. So we go ahead, we go into game 2. Our hand isn't terrible, per se. So we go ahead, we drop Graceful Charity. Now it's a little stiff to choose, so MST and Creature Swap. I don't know if that was the best idea, but hey. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Unfortunately, we hit the Regenerating Mummy. So that's kind of annoying. So yeah, they get that back to their hand. It's like a quicker Sinister Serpent, I guess. So we go ahead, we Tribe. We use Tribe's effect. Discard Metamorphosis. Unfortunately. We Dust Shoot. I see what they got going on. I just get rid of Kaiku. I mean, why not? They bring out Slate Warrior, which is, I don't know, an interesting one, I guess. I really was not expecting that. Maybe I should have held on to the Torrential Tribute. I mean, that would have just been 200 life points, but holding on to it might have helped a little bit more. They attack in with the Regenerating Mummy. We get an Element of Crossout. We're really... I don't know if I've ever really experienced a brick quite like this. And, yeah, they Nobleman our Hand of Nemesis that we had face down, and... you know, it's just not going the way I thought it would. We go ahead, we draw, it's Ring of Destruction, and that's pretty much just game 2. I don't know, game 2 was just awful. I can't believe it bricked quite that hard. But here we go, we are going first, game 3. Start off with Thunder Dragon, so we do some Thunder Dragon things. We start off pretty strong, actually. We Graceful Charity. And, I don't know, maybe we should have held on to 1 Thunder Dragon for Raigeki Break, but I digress. So we set Sangan. We got, like, Dust Shoot, I think, every single game, which is pretty nice. So they go ahead, they Tribute to the Doom, our Sangan. I think that happened in the game prior as well, too. So we get our Hand of Nemesis. They attack in with Sangan. That's fine. I'm not going to use my Raigeki Break on that. They Royal Decree, which, for me, you know what? Whatever. I got no problem with that. They go ahead and attack into our Gravekeeper's Spy. We bring that out. They set a monster. We can Snatch Steal. So I'm thinking, you know what? We'll just take their Sangan. We'll bring out Hand of Nemesis. We'll go ahead and use that. We'll bring out our big old Fire Chicken. And Sangan, they get Pyramid Turtle. I know that that's Spy. I just had a solid read on it, but I figured whatever. So we go ahead and we just Heavy Storm, and we set our Torrential and our Scapegoat. Because I think, you know what? I'll just go ahead, Torrential the field when they summon, and Sacred Phoenix will come back either way, so who really cares at this point? So they go ahead and bring out the Sacred Phoenix. We completely, I see that now, completely missed the Sacred Phoenix effect. Go figure. I don't know. I really don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I missed that. So that's my fault. That's a misread on me. But yep, they go ahead, they attack in. Ryukoki takes out the Chaos Sorcerer. We get Trap Dust Shoot. And yeah, I just set that, and that's that. Yeah, geez, the Sacred Phoenix play would have really changed some things up here. because we would not have had that scapegoat. So that's an error on me, but I guess he didn't realize it either way. So, I guess we probably would have won eventually because we would have had Ring of Destruction. But, yeah, so you Metamorphosis for Thousand Eyes, and that's game. So besides that quick little misread, I mean, we had Ring of Destruction coming up anyways, so realistically we would have won. But yeah, I don't know, I think the deck is pretty fun. It's a little different than just your standard, you know, Chaos build, because you do have the Sacred Phoenix going on in here. The Apprentice Magician to float on into Hand of Nephthys, or Magician of Faith. So I'll take it, either way. But you guys, comment down below, what do you guys think about the deck? Is this something that you would play? Is this something that you would do different? And of course, be sure to like the video, be subscribed, hit that notification bell as well too, because it does help out the channel. And of course, check out those links down below as well. We will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, and good night.
I, Seto Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corp, implore you to check these recommended videos. While you're at it, hit subscribe and burst stream that notification bell for all future videos.